All right, I'm here with a very special guest, and we're at the Fargo Dome. It's an awesome tournament going on, and crazy thing, me and this dude's been trying to hook up and meet and do all this stuff and be like, hey, let's do this podcast, let's do this, and we're like, hey, you gonna be on Fargo? He's like, yeah, I'll be on Fargo. I was like, you want to get on the couch and talk about some wrestling stuff, some other cool stuff? He's like, yeah. I'm here with my man, the one and only IAN Butler. What's up, man?
What's up,
let's
bro?
go.
How you doing?
Hey, man, nice to finally meet you, but I gotta tell you, like, the face-to-face that happened, I gotta tell everybody else what happened. We're in Fargo, my wife and I, we've been doing this whole setup thing. We're exhausted, hadn't eaten all day. We pull up to the one and only Chipotle, we're right across the way here, and we're sitting there and getting ready to get out of the RV, and this dude walks up, he's like, yo, is this guy?
Yeah.
Dude, that's wild, right? So that was our first.
It was meant to be.
Exactly.
It was meant to be.
Our first face to face. I mean, but dude, I'm a big fan of yours, for many reasons, and I want to get into all that. But before we go, and I know you're coaching out here and doing stuff, so I want to keep all your time because we got a studio version coming soon of this podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
But I wanted to get you on the couch and talk to you real quick about some stuff and just kind of do the intros to who you are and what you are, because dude, you're an interesting cat. You do a lot.
It seems like you did your homework.
Yeah,
sure.
you do a lot.
Yeah.
So before you're this big silverback fighting crazy wild man, what's baby Ian? What's little Ian? Where you come from? What's your story? Give me that.
Yeah. It's good because I just had lunch and kind of told my story, so it was
all fresh in my mind now.
It's fresh.
Okay.
Hey man, so IAN Butler was born in St. Louis, Missouri, man. I'm a Ferguson kid.
Okay.
If you haven't heard of Ferguson, It's a rough area to grow up in. Obviously, my mom wanted a better life, so she moved me down to SD to San Diego when we were like 7 or 8. Bro, California is expensive if nobody knows. Like, we're not talking like inflation now, but even back then, California is expensive, right? Mom didn't know how to do a budget, right? So ending up in homeless shelters, bro, bouncing around. And then I end up getting taken away and put in the system.
Man.
Right?
What age was that?
Age was 7.
Man, that's rough.
7. So as we're bouncing around and going to the soup kitchens to get to eat, my mom met a lady named Katie. Like, you want to talk about like an angel, like a straight angel. And I was living in the system. And then one day they were telling me, Ian, you're going home. And who was trying to take me home? It was Katie.
Wow.
Right? Katie was pretty much like an Olympic athlete. Dude, ran miles, swam in the ocean every single morning, never worked from home, but had a work suit. Hey, are you going out today? No, I'm just going to work. I'm clocking in, right? Mentality was crazy. She's the one that got me my first pair of wrestling shoes, man. So without her, I wouldn't be the high level athlete I was today. And so she pretty much raised me for my mom to get back on her feet, right? And it was an open adoption. She just wanted my mom to get back on her feet and be well. So after she got back on her feet, I went back to my biological mom, and then Katie was still picking me up every weekend, and just taking me to my sports games, still being involved in my life. And then eventually my mom's like, man, it's too hard. Went back to St. Louis, Missouri, man. Went back to St. Louis, Missouri.
You ran as well.
Yeah. So moved back, and then I seen Katie on holidays, on summertime sometimes, and she flew me out and stuff like that. And then middle school, high school, I was doing jiu-jitsu, I was wrestling, right? Killing stuff. Man, grades, terrible.
Let's go. So, high level wrestler, low level student.
Grades, terrible.
I got you.
I was like, I'm just trying to wrestle, dog.
Yeah.
It's funny. Like, one of my college recruiters was like, hey, so what class is you? I'm like, I'm here to wrestle. And they're like, nah, that's not how it works. Like, you need to take a class. I'm like, I'm here to wrestle. One of those, man. And then, hanging out with wrong people, ending up overdosing in high school, bro.
High school.
Smoking weed. And then I had a candy box. They were pill popping. I wasn't pill popping at the time.
Right.
They put a bunch of pills in my candy box. Ate it like this without looking at it.
Oh, jeez.
Woke up one day, heart racing, and then closed my eyes, woke up in the hospital.
Whoa.
Told me my heart stopped. I died. Came back, nurse that time said something really impactful, like, I know you, like, you wrestle, don't you? Like, yeah. And I'm like, man, like, how are you supposed to be a leader? And so, dude, I left, homeschooled, and then started working a job just to get cash at this warehouse place.
Yeah.
And this guy named Bruce was a part owner.
Yeah.
I was getting cash every day. I was making good money, man. Like, I just wanted to get some money. I'm like, maybe I should just go to work, you know, and stuff like that. And then the guy walked into the warehouse. He's like, dude, what? Like, hey, come in my office. He's just like, bro, like we pay out cash. Like, there's a bunch of felons that work here mostly because they we're getting paid cash, right? And stuff like that. Like, what the hell are you doing here? Yeah. You know, I'm saying, like, man, I'm just trying to make money and trying to live a good life and stuff like that. And he's like, no, you need to go back to school. He invested in me, bro. Wow. He invested in me. So he's like, and so his wife was the AD of Lindenwood University. Dang. They knew who I was, gave me a second chance, got me back into school. He paid for my schooling. I was like, bro, I can't even afford to even get up there, bro. I got a hoopty that comes to work every single day. He bought me a car, bro. Man. Bought me a car to go to school. During that time while I'm going to school, Katie died. Oh my gosh. Huge impact. Bruce paid for everything for me to go to the funeral. And yeah, man. And then after that, Bruce took over my adoption, bro. Wow. Bruce took over my adoption. So I got adopted twice. And then ever since then, dude, he's just been a huge impact in my life and got my life on the right track. And then I was going to transfer over and go to Mizzou. I'm doing good at Lindenwood. My grades are up. I got tutors. I'm doing this. I probably have the best grade point average ever in my life was in college. Wow. You know, and then wanted to still go to work. So I went to MMA gym just to teach wrestling. Got me back into jiu-jitsu. Got me into boxing. Started doing jiu-jitsu, became one of the top guys in the country doing jiu-jitsu. And then I'm like, well, I still want to go to Mizzou, like, you know, and then I'm just going to do one amateur fight this summer. Did an amateur fight. They matched you up against a guy that was 4-0, purple belt. And I ended up knocking him out and retiring him. And then from there, I'm just like, this is what I want to do. You know, Bruce was pissed because I'm like, I'm leaving school, right? And then followed my dream, man, and became the #1 guy in the country and got signed to Bellator right away, man. Bro, you just wrote a book in like 7 minutes. There's a lot. That's a full book, bro. There's a lot, man. And then pretty much my coming out party was I went through a lot of adversity in my whole life, man. It's dude. And then I was working, doing my thing, #1 guy, signed my contract. Next day, tore my ACL. And then as I tore my ACL, I needed the job, so I was special ed teacher for a year. Got back on track. Hey, Jim, my gym's like, hey, you want to become a full-time fighter? Why don't you just stay in the gym, work in the gym? We'll help your dreams come true. Yeah. All right, cool. Did that. Bellator's like, hey, man, you signed your contract to turn pro, but technically you didn't step in the cage as a pro, so you're still an amateur. Why don't you just take one more amateur to knock the ring rust out? All right, cool. No problem. Yeah. Right? So, took the fight, knocked the guy out in 20 seconds, and they told me it wasn't long enough. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And like, hey, maybe you should take one pro fight somewhere. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So I made my pro debut at Shamrock Promotions. Okay. Submitted the guy in first round. And then Bellator's like, hey, welcome to the show. And then crazy thing that my first pay-per-view fight was in San Diego. Oh, I grew up in the homeless shelter, right? Yeah. So it was a big coming out party, man. It was like a kid that couldn't even get into the arenas, and now I'm like pay-per-view headlining on the main stage over there. So raised a bunch of money, went back to the same boys' home I was raised at, same homeless shelter I was raised at, bought all the tickets so all the kids would go to the fight. Wow. For where I was. ESPN got hold of it, blew up my story. Dave & Buster's got a hold of it. Hey, we'll match you. We'll give you free meals for all the families that you got tickets to, right? And that's when Dave & Buster signed me. Like, dude, Ian's going to homeless shelters, taking these kids out. Because I grew up there, man. I'm a homeless shelter kid, bro. So it's different, man. My life perspective is, man, you have teachers and special people that invest in other people that just like, hey, man, you can do this, you know? Yeah. But at the same time, me growing up is just like, well, have you been through the stuff I've been through? Right. So it was a little bit more special because I slept in the same bed, wore the same hand-me-down clothes, and I made it, man. Yeah. You know, so like it's, that's where I'm at, man. And then, yeah, man, turned pro. Had my first loss in 5 years. And then I was like, damn, I need to get better. Moved down to San Diego, man. I lived with Dean Lister. Dean cornered me in my first couple of fights. Moved down there because the best in the world was down there. And then, yeah, man, started fighting, started having some good wins, back on track. And then BJ Penn was making his comeback. He was going to fight Ricardo Lamas. And Ruka made me a deal, right? Nice. So I moved from San Diego up to the OC, and then been in the OC ever since. And then parents found out I was in the area. Hey, man, can you teach my kid a private? Can you do that? Yeah. Started out with one kid, Started out with Aiden Gassel. He now wrestles at Cave Western, great school. His sister came along. Now she's wrestling at Lehigh University.
Wow.
Right? She took third at state, and then I had the Village Sonora brothers. So I started out with 4, the Fantastic 4. And then 4 came to 20, 20 became to 40, and then 40 became 60 to 70, you know, and then wanted to do something special, man. And then they wanted to go to a tournament. Like, hey, we ain't got no team name. My fight name was IAN Silverback Butler, you know.
Right.
When I got on top of people, it was rap, right? It's a rap. So one of the parents put Silverback Wrestling Club, you know, and I took that to becoming the #1 wrestling club in the nation. I took that to the #1 club of putting kids into college.
Wow.
I took that to, man, we partnered up with homeless shelters to give kids second chances, and we're traveling the country, and now here we are, man. Yeah.
That's incredible, man. It's such a cool story, and and beautiful. You know, the sport of wrestling has obviously played an intricate part of that.
It's huge. That was the base.
Yeah. When did you start wrestling?
5. I started wrestling because that was the cheapest sport I could get into.
Gotcha.
Because dude, football, I gotta buy pads.
Right,
I gotta buy, even baseball, bro, gloves, bats, all that stuff ain't cheap, dude.
No.
Wrestling was like, hey, Ian, you see some shoes in the bin? Can you go and grab those shoes? Yeah. Oh, they fit. Those are yours, by the way. Exactly. Yeah.
So that 5 years old, you found the mat.
5 years old, found the mat, and it changed my life ever since, man.
What do you think that? And obviously said change your life. What do you think? How has it impacted your life? If you give me a couple of this, bullet points.
Hey, man, like I said, I wasn't a strong student. If it wasn't for wrestling, I don't know if I can read or write. To be honest, right? Like it forced me to get an education because I wanted to continue to be an athlete. I just love being an athlete, right? And then obviously from a hood perspective, you gotta play to make it out, right? So I took that with wrestling, right? Especially like in black community, wrestling wasn't that popular, right? I didn't see a lot of people like me make it out, but like it helped me, right? It helped me, and then it also gave me the resources, right? And that's when I started with my club doing college recruiting of like, oh, I probably don't want to wrestle. I'm like, dude, you need to wrestle in college because if I didn't, it gave me the support of they're not going to let you fail, right? Dude, we want you to start. You need to have good grades. What do you need, Ian? Do you need a tutor? Do you need this? Do you need extra study hall?
Right.
What do you need? It gave me that, and it gave me the village. Right. So when I build my club, only thing we are is a giant village.
That's good.
To try to get you to A to B and to hold your hand through life. So like all my coaches I still have contact today. Like I lived with Dean Lister. All my coaches still text me today. It's an amazing thing, and that was the basis of changing my life, honestly.
That's real good, man. I think that a lot of people resonate with that. You went through a lot of traumatic things as a kid. What were you thinking? How did you get through that? Did that hurt you? You had to when you're that young going through that, and how did you deal with that? What was your mind? Because there's probably some kids out there and maybe listen to this, or that a mom is going through something like your mother went through.
Yeah.
Speak to that a little bit.
Yeah, it's tough, right? Like, because living at some homeless shelter, right?
Yeah.
I didn't want to invite friends over there. Right. It said the sign on it, right? I don't want you to figure out that I'm homeless and broke.
Right.
So there's a lot of insecurities there for sure. It got better along the way because as an adult, I'm like, damn, they gave us resources, right? They gave us resources, right? And I think that keyword resources blend into other things in life of like, if you join a wrestling club, resources. If you join a team, resources. Hey, talk to other people, talk to other coaches, they are willing to help.
Yeah.
They are willing to help, and then I'm getting older now. I'm 35, right? My daughter's 2. So it's cliches hit me a little bit harder as you get older, right?
Yeah.
So it takes a village to raise a child.
For sure.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Right. And then making it through. And then I found out very young, right? Because I was good very young, right? I found out very young. They're like, well, damn, Ian can't afford to go there. They're like, but we need to win, so we'll need him here.
Yeah.
We'll take him.
Yeah.
We'll sponsor him.
Yeah.
It's like, well, my mom's, what does that mean? It's like, we'll just pay for everything.
Yeah.
Right? And then very young, oh, I get to go to a hotel. We didn't have hot water where we lived, right? And I got a hot shower when I go to a hotel. I was like, damn, I get to make way to like, I don't have money for food. No, we got free breakfast at the hotel downstairs. I'm like, what?
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
And then I turn on the TV and then it's like, oh, they got more than 3 channels.
Yeah.
Oh, they got cable here.
You're like, I gotta win.
I gotta win.
Yeah.
I figure it out early.
Yeah.
That, hey man, if I'm great and win, other people will help and support me. And then honestly, it's still the same thing in life. Like, hey, when I went in fighting doing like that, sponsors, boom.
Yeah.
Hey, what can we do to help? What can we do? It's really simple, man. As long as you just learn how to win. I learned how to win early.
What does it take to win, Ian? Like, give me some.
Here's the thing though. Like you just said before, like what were you going through because you went through hard times?
Yeah.
I am blessed that I went through those hard times because I can pull from those.
Yeah.
I can pull for those situations. I can definitely pull from the situation. I know when I'm standing across somebody that you didn't go through the same things as me.
Right.
There's no way.
That's right.
There's no way. I know I can go to dark places you can't go to. I was like, oh, I'm tired. You're exhausted.
Yeah.
Like, that's the biggest blessing that God gave me when I went through those hard times.
Yeah. That's a great perspective. It's so true. I've often said that your blessings are in direct reference to your willingness to suffer. It's the same depth, just turned over.
But you have to go through it.
You gotta go through it.
You gotta go through it, Like I had a great strength conditioning coach, and you just like, man, when we're doing these sprints and doing these rolls, it's like going through hell. But I'll tell you this, I'd rather go through hell and not have somebody take me there. I'd be damned if you try to take me there.
That's good.
I know I can go through it and survive.
That's right.
And I go to those hard places, right?
Yeah.
It's that, man. And I think a lot of my kids in SoCal, well, 5 Dentists from Disney, so I like to call my gym the happiest place on earth because it's from Disney, right?
I like it.
So I think like I got a lot of kids from Santa Ana. I got a lot of kids from there that like some parents might not have papers. We're in hard times right now, right? But they got to make it, right? They got to make it. So I got to do everything in my power that they make it.
Yeah.
I know they've been through hard times. Wrestling is easy at that point.
Right. Yeah. Dan Gable's kind of on record saying once you wrestled, everything else is easy.
True.
I think, and I've heard the amended version of that, which means once you wrestle, everything else is easier.
Yeah.
We have a reference for suffering. I think that's what it is.
For sure. 1,000%. Because you know what I realized too, of like, I'm a business owner now, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm also like a family man. I have a daughter, I have a wife, right? So life is hard.
It's very hard. Yeah.
Life is hard. Right? Like setting this up is hard. Hey, trying to get the contract, can't do that. All that shit is hard. All that shit is hard. Right? So when I go through wrestling and you just learn how to you just gotta push through it. You just gotta push through it. And I also learned too in life of when I went to Bellator, I fought in glory. I've been on Who's Number One. I've been to all those things. The only thing I didn't do was just give up. That's why I got to go to all those things, right? I think people give up when they're getting close. Right? I think that's why that mountain is skinny, right? A lot of people just fall off.
That's right.
Right? It's on the bottom of the base. It's wide, it's thick. Anybody can be there.
That's right.
Anybody can be there. When you're climbing, it gets a little steeper. I might just be easy to get over right now. It's just like, you start getting up top, oxygen gets a little thin. Oxygen gets a little thin. It's a little harder.
Yeah.
You just gotta keep moving and keep pushing, bro. Like, and hard days don't last forever.
Right.
Like, you just gotta, sunshine's coming through.
Yeah. Now you said you talked about a little bit, you're in the next chapter kind of your life with coaching, and even when I get into a little bit, is your father now.
Yeah.
How's that changed you?
Oh, it's like the joy of my life.
Yeah.
Like my daughter can't do nothing wrong, no matter how bad she is.
Yeah.
No matter how bad she is, but there's rough days, sleep, stuff like that.
Sure.
There was some stuff that like, man, I thought sleep was great. As an athlete, it's always like, you got to sleep 8 hours, stuff like that. Not if you have a child, bro.
Yeah, right.
It's a different story.
Yeah.
You have to just adapt.
Yeah.
You just have to adapt. But it adds my coaching to a different era because when I didn't have a child, you got to realize everybody's a child of somebody.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Everybody has a parent. Everybody has this. And the love and attention that I probably give my kid, they might not even get those from there, Even though that I grew up broke, homeless and stuff like that, my mom loved me to death, bro.
Yeah.
Didn't matter if I won or lost, The only thing she knew is she was always working. She had to put a roof over the house.
Right.
Only thing she knew is I went to wrestling, I came back, I brought home gold medals.
Wow.
Right? And she just loved me, right? And then she came to probably a couple events. And she came to a couple pay-per-views that she can actually made out. Dude, I'm like her diamond, bro. So like it changed my life for sure, being like more empathetic, right? And stuff like that. But my job is to push, bro. My job is to coach. So
Is your brother still living?
Yeah.
You
Still
guys-
living in St. Louis, still living in Ferguson.
Yeah. She's Ferguson for life.
Ferguson
She's
for life.
yeah.
She ain't leaving.
That's right. But, yeah. Are you guys real close?
We're close, dude.
Yeah.
She texts me every morning.
That's good.
Love you. You know, she got to come down to see Tiga, my little girl, and everything. So we're gonna visit her soon too. So,
You going through that as a kid, how did you keep perspective, or did you, in the sense that, were you ever upset with your mother, or how did you ever keep that perspective? That
I mean, when I was younger, maybe.
Sure.
Like when I was younger, for sure.
yeah,
Right? Because I mean, when you're
You don't
young,
know what's
through-
going
you don't
on.
you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
As an older adult now, I'm like, she did the best she can.
right. Yeah, I think it's when you're a kid, you don't realize your parents are just people trying to figure it
Just
out.
trying to figure it out, and
Yeah.
she did the best she can.
Yeah.
And the heart to let, and the non-egotistical to let somebody else raise your child. Because I think a lot of people get, you're not taking my like there's
Right,
no way.
right.
And it's like, you don't even have hot water or lights on the house,
Right.
right? Like it's so for her to be like, no, Katie, like he needs this. His life will it completely changed my life.
That's wild. That's. I mean, that takes real love.
Yeah. And then we kind of add that to our club, like, cause like, I mean, I got some Hispanic parents, bro. Hispanic parents, they don't let their babies go anywhere.
Buddy,
bro.
I'm married to a Hispanic woman. You don't have to tell me.
Like, you think you're gonna take my child across borderlines
Bro.
and stuff? Like, bro, it's different. So I have to speak from that narrative. I'm like, I promise you, you're doing way more harm than good
Yeah.
if you do not let him go.
For sure.
I promise you, because they're like, yo, this trip is life changing.
Yeah.
It's life changing. And then here's my parents will give me, they're like, you say every trip is life changing. I'm like, because it is.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
Listen, that one trip we went to P&L, because we're a P&L club. Aaron, I had her sister. She was at Vanguard University. And then there's Aaron, and then there's two twins, and then there's a little brother. So Mexican household, right?
Yep,
a lot of kids, right?
Yep.
We went there, got recruited by Duke.
Wow.
Right? And then there was another trip that we went to, and then it was Lehigh University. Hey, what's up with your girl Jordan?
Wow.
Right? Every trip is a life-changing opportunity.
Yeah.
And you just have to take it, man. It's you lose if you don't play, man.
That's true. So true. What makes your club so successful? What are you doing? You want to tell a secret?
Loaded question.
Yeah,
No. I'll tell it. Because here's the thing, though. Because I think anybody can call themselves a coach, and I think anybody can teach a technique.
Sure.
It's a lot of love, bro. So like anybody that joins my club has to do a one-on-one, right? At their budget.
Yeah.
At their budget. What do you want to donate? Because I also believe, like, bro, a coach and athlete relationship can move mountains.
Sure.
You know, I love my coaches.
Yeah.
I don't know what bad coaching is, because I had Cornell Robinson. That was at Wilmington. I had Dean Lister, right? I had Jason Perillo, right? I only been coached by world champion coaches. Now, also, too, I also wanted it, right? Because I came from, like, the bottom. So, like, I'm willing to go stay in a hostel to train with the best in the world, right?
Wow.
And they became my coaches, right?
Yeah.
As an adult now, I know I'm that guy. That's the world championship coach, right?
Yep.
But I also know that, like, man, my coach know where my favorite food is or my favorite color, right? He knows my birthday. He knows this. You cannot win a championship without being close with your athletes, bro.
Man, I love that.
And so, yeah, we are good. Do we have a lot of good kids in there? Yes. Do we travel or P&L? Yes. Do we have a lot of state champs? Yes. Do we have a lot of people at Fargo? Yes. Right? Are we traveling on the national seed? Yes. But the relationship, like, Shamini, the best girl in the nation, stays at my house Monday to Friday, go homes on weekends.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't need a place to stay? I got you. Like, we have an extra bedroom here, right?
Yep.
I live for that because I was a foster care kid,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So we do that. And then, like I said, everybody has to do a one-on-one. We have to build that relationship. Hey, man, how's it going?
Yeah.
Like, and you know, wrestling ain't hard. I yell for a reason so you can hear me on the mat, right? We train hard. Wrestling's already hard. It is, but hey, bro, like, you good?
Yeah.
Like, are you good? Like, hey, what are you thinking? What'd you do this weekend?
Huge.
Like,
Yep.
chilling?
Yep.
Right? Yeah. Hey, by the way, we need to work on this.
Yeah.
That goes a long way.
Yeah.
That goes a long way.
For sure.
And then I also come from a fighting perspective. Obviously, wrestling's a combat sport.
Yep.
I come from an MMA, like, I gotta kill this guy to put bread on the table for my family, right? I need to know at the end of the day, my coaches, if I'm in a dangerous situation, are they going to throw in the towel? Are they going to carry me back?
Right.
They care about me.
Yep.
So we have that approach at our club. We love our kids, and everybody makes a difference. It's not a club that, man, the shooty kid's off in the corner. No.
Right.
He has a name.
Right.
He makes a difference. Everybody makes a difference.
That's good.
Everybody makes a difference.
That's good. That's real good. There's a saying that I love. It says, nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care.
I like that.
Yeah.
It
sounds like the principle.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and what I love, and I kind of catch from your story, and it sounds like you're one of these people that I love it. It's kind of the way I try to live is I don't think things happen to me; they happen for me.
Yeah.
And everything is an opportunity to grow and learn, and when you get that perspective, you become a champion like yourself.
Yeah.
You know. And it's just cool to see that you're impacting that next generation this way. Is that the next chapter for Ian? Is you're full in on this coaching thing? Right?
Yeah. I'm always full in, man.
Yeah.
Like now we got satellites going, right? So we have Oregon, we have Minnesota. We're gonna possibly do one in Kodiak, Alaska too. So it's people know, right? People are coming in with Zoom meetings. We care.
Yeah.
And also too, the biggest thing I think really why it's real good and where I'm good at my job, I love what I do.
Yeah.
I love what I do. Like it's a joy just to wake up to talk to a kid and make a kid better and we're going through this, we're going through adversity. It's okay, we'll get there.
Yeah, it's good.
Right? I love what I do. And in my athlete life, it might be over sooner than later, right? I got Europeans coming up.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be honest, bro, I have done everything in the sun.
Yeah.
I have fought the Bellator fight. I fought on Glory on ESPN. Nice. I did Who's Number One twice,
so cool.
right? UFC's talking to me to do the BJJ thing. I have done everything in the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm like, what else can I do?
For sure.
Right? There's only a few things on the bucket list, maybe.
Yeah.
But coaching kids and traveling kids and making sure their dreams come true, that's what I'm obsessed with, and that's what I'm passionate about, and that's what I love.
Okay, tough question. Do you like competing or coaching better?
Ooh.
It's hard. I mean, obviously.
It is hard.
Yeah.
I say, if I was younger, I'll say I like competing more.
Sure.
In my stage of life now, I'll say I like coaching more.
That makes complete sense.
And then also, too, I would say coaching is harder than being an athlete.
That's a good, okay, it's a good take.
Coaching's harder than that. I'm probably more exhausted coaching than I am being an athlete, bro.
You're just worried about yourself when you're.
Yeah, I'm just, don't even. As an athlete, I'm the nicest, positive person in the world, especially because I think it's a blessing that I get to wake up, my eyes open up every single day, especially from my life perspective. I'm super positive.
Yeah.
When I'm competing, don't fucking talk to me.
Nobody.
Hey, nobody, dog. If I got my headphones on, you see me with headphones? Hey, bro, don't talk to me, dog.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me, bro.
He's a nice guy. Not today, he's not.
No, I'm locked in, dog. I'm locked in.
That's good.
You gotta come talk to me before I get my headphones on.
Yeah, those headphones are on. It's a switch.
It's a switch.
Yeah.
It's a switch.
That's good. So you got this one more tournament possibly coming up, and you don't know after that, but you're.
I say that now. I'm 35, about to be 36. Yeah, man, it's almost. The end of the road is almost here.
Sure.
Right? I accomplished everything else in the history of combat sports. I've done everything that people wish that they can accomplish.
Sure.
Right? I'm speaking Sports Illustrated to ESPN. I've done it, There might be a couple more things, but you're not going to see me fight or compete 3 to 4 times a year. Yeah. You probably get me for one, dog.
Right.
One.
Right.
One time I'll probably get in shape just so I can, you probably give me one time a year, but it's getting close to the end. My kids are keeping me busy, and that's the biggest dreams, bro. I have to go to Bufaro. I got to go to Sweden. I got to go to Norway. I got kids making world teams. I got kids making national teams. I got kids doing that. That is a blessing in itself.
Sure.
I rather just, if I can ride off in the sunset it's pretty much doing that, and that's what it is. So yeah,
that makes sense too. And it'd be almost impossible to do both things great.
Yeah, I got away by doing Polaris. I did Polaris in London last year for the UFC Fight Pass.
Yeah,
that was cool, man. It was in London. It was during Halloween, so my first daughter trick-or-treating was in London.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Yeah.
It was cool. What a hectic schedule. It was October, so I had P&L in the beginning, and then I had Freak Show, and then we had preseason nationals. And then when I got back from pre-natties, I was on a plane going to London, bro. And just training, waking up, just running, and everything else, running with them, training with them. And I had a great performance. I fought the European champ, came up short a little bit, half my age, still did well, but it's stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
it's like little stuff. And then I need to, if my phone calls for a comp, it better be something good. It's going to take me a lot to get off the couch, dog. I've done everything.
Yeah.
Like, when you said London and stuff like that, say less. We'll be there.
Right.
My family will be there, you know?
Yeah.
So it needs to be something good.
For sure.
It needs to be something that happens, because I'm not going to take it. I don't take anything.
No, you don't need to anymore.
Yeah.
That's good. I know you got to get back to coaching here soon, and you and I could probably chop it up for 5 hours. So we got to do part 2 in the studio. But if you had to put it in a couple little statements, what would you say your success has taught you?
Ooh, that's a good one. My success has taught me that, hey man, it's important to put good people around you that care, right? Also to follow your dreams, no matter what people say. Go for it, no matter how stupid some people might say it. Just go for it, bro.
Yeah.
And you have nothing to lose. And then honestly, I've been around death a lot. I think a big thing of reason why I chased my dream is because I lived in Ferguson. I had people dying around me from left to right.
Yeah.
Right. I had this old head that I remember I turned 15. I'm like cutting lawns, and he's like, "Oh, Ian, happy birthday!" Like he was like real serious. Like, "Hey man," like he looked at me in my eyes, "Happy birthday." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "People don't get to see the age of 16 or 17 around here."
Wow.
Right. So my perspective of waking up every day is a little bit different, because back home, a lot of people can't do that.
Wow.
So I truly believe you have one life to live. You might as well go out and chase your dreams.
Yeah.
Because you have nothing to lose, so just go and do it.
That's good. You're good. Now, on the flip side of that, because, being a competitor, we all take L's every once in a while. What have your losses taught you? Not just on the mat or in the ring, but in life. What have the losses taught you?
It's like seasons, dog. Seasons.
Yeah.
Seasons. That's I'm really big on that. Seasons, bro.
For sure.
Your time will come.
Yeah.
Your time will come. It might be winter today, but spring's coming around the corner.
That's right.
Your time will come. And then it also includes with the success thing. It's like a roller coaster. Success is like a roller coaster. It's not a straight line, bro. It's not a straight line. You're going to take your losses. And while you take your losses, you're going to cry. You're going to be hurt. My girl, Shamini, just took one. She's like the best girl in the nation. That's the one that lives with me. She's like my daughter.
Yeah.
Supposed to win it all and was winning a match. Tried to turn her girl, got stuck. Crying before her next match. I'm like, fuck. Hey, we gotta knock this out. Went out and stuck the girl in 20 seconds. Right? It's, hey, dude, like it's lost. It happens. We don't want it to happen, but there are blessings.
Yeah.
There are blessings. Every time I had a loss, I stepped it up. What do I need to change to do better? Did I did this and can't do this?
Right.
Maybe I should change this. Maybe I should change this. Right? It's you truly have to grow from it. Right? Don't let it defeat you. Everybody has losses. Every world champion in this world has had losses.
Yeah. That's so
right.
good.
Like even when Khabib, everybody wants to talk about Khabib's record in the UFC, retired undefeated, but he lost in Sambo.
Oh, for sure. He
lost in Sambo, right? He has taken losses in his life, right?
That's right.
Nobody is going to end up undefeated.
That's right.
Nobody's going to end up undefeated. So losses are a blessing.
Yeah.
Just get through the storm. It's seasons, right? It's summer, spring, winter.
Yeah.
Your time will come.
Yeah.
All right. So just keep going through it.
For sure.
It'll come.
That's good, man. That's real good. Now, last question, just before we let you get back to the coaching, because I know the girls need you.
I'm actually free right now.
Are you free right now?
Yeah. This session's on free.
Oh,
this
yeah.
session on free.
But don't say.
I know.
We gotta say. No, not tonight. I said, but you and I will just keep going. I just want to say some of the juice for the studio.
I know. I do it.
But if I'm teeing this one up here, and you're speaking to somebody that kind of went through a similar, they're in a similar background as you. They're struggling in life, and they don't know where to turn. And you're talking to them right now. What would you say to them?
Man, just first of all, reach out. Right? Reach out to somebody, right? Because somebody might be your Bruce or your Katie.
Yeah.
Right? Because when you're going through those situations, you need help.
Yeah.
You need help, and you can't do it by yourself, right? You cannot do it by yourself, man. Every leader has a good group. So just reach out to somebody. You're gonna get the help you need. Just like seasons, it will come around, right? It's hard to stay positive in dark days, but the sun will rise again.
That's right.
Right? You might be going through dark, the sun will rise again, but reach out to somebody. Reach out to somebody. Somebody is willing to help. You cannot build a dynasty. You cannot build a successful life or championship life without having help. And
That's good.
pretty sure wifey over there helps you out with a lot, right?
Ton.
Like it's like Bible's like it's like your rib, Adam and Eve, right?
That's right.
Somebody, dude, you're gonna get help.
You have to.
You have to.
Mm-hmm.
You have to.
Love that. And I think maybe when you're in circumstances, a lot of times you don't feel like you can get help or there's
I know,
nobody there.
and then some people are egotistical. Like,
That's
I don't
right.
need help,
That's
right?
right.
Like, but ego kills a lot of people.
It does.
Ego kills a lot of people. That's what makes dream teams go away, because ego gets in the way.
That's right.
Right? Like that's why, like the back in the day, dynasties don't exist anymore, because like you're winning championship. Like, well, I think I want to score more and stuff like that. That's not your role.
Right.
That's not your role.
Yeah.
You won this championship by you getting rebounds, Dennis, and you playing D.
Yeah.
You can't pull up like that. That's Scotty. That's Pippen's job.
That's such a good point. Yeah, you look at the old school Bulls, like, and I love them, right?
Yeah.
But, Rodman had a job.
Yeah.
And
he was great at his job.
Great at it.
He was great at his job.
He wasn't trying to be Michael, and Michael wasn't trying to be Rodman. But that's such a good point.
And that's the same thing with my staff, too, over at Silverback. I think I have the best staff in the world because I have people. I got a coach named Johnny. He brought me his brother. Because, like, hey, man, I brought you my brother. We were at another club, but I saw what you're doing with these other kids, and it's special.
Yeah.
And my coach was Scott Glab, but I coached Scott's son, right? Scott said, you're the place to go. Right. And then Johnny started getting involved. Johnny started seeing his brother progress. Johnny started getting that. His first ever trip on the plane ever was a wrestling tournament with us.
Wow.
Right. He's Mexican. There ain't no way he's supposed to be in Des Moines, Iowa. Dog. He went to preseason national, changed his life.
Yeah.
Changed his life. Right. Him, he knows his role. He's like, hey, Ian's the lead guy, but Johnny will pick up kids from the streets.
Right.
Johnny will pick up kids from the hood, stuff like that. I know his role. Hey, Ian, he's coming in. He can't afford it, but I got him. All right, cool. I know that's going to change his life, right?
Yes.
I know his role.
Yes.
Ray is different, though, too. Ray is great with littles, great with minis. Got a little mini program, 3-4, crawling on the mat. Phenomenal. That is his role. That is what he's good at, right? So a good leader is supposed to help you with your role. So once you find your role in life, everything will be good.
Yeah. So what'd you say your adopted father's name was?
Bruce.
So if yours was, I know Katie's passed, but if you were able to speak to Bruce and Katie and just speak to them and give them a few words, what would you say to them?
Oh man, dude. Thank you for everything, man. Like it's their kindness, and Katie taught me what true love is. Because Katie was white. Katie led a kid from a different ethnic background. Probably didn't even know what religion I was, different religion, different everything. And she just loved me, bro.
Yeah.
Loved me. She taught me what true love is. Bruce adopted. I never knew Bruce had 7 adopted kids.
Wow.
Right? And he changed my life too, and he's a therapist. So that was a person I got to let a lot of stuff out of my chest. Man, what he did was life changing for me too. So like, thank you for your kind heart. And then we just need more people in the world like that.
Yeah. Well, brother, I can tell, you're one of those people. And I'm thankful to share, a space on the planet with people like you. You're what this world needs, and you are an impactful person. You carry a presence about you. You walk in a room, dude, and it changes. You walked up here, and when I hugged you into the Chipotle parking lot, I'm like, this is the kind of guy I want to do life with.
You know what? It's funny. I tore my ACL. I signed my Bellator contract. Thought I made a call, quit my job. Next day, tore my ACL. I'm getting surgery, and the surgery people, when I had to do my checkup room, was so amazing. The girl at the front desk said the same thing. She's like, I'm just feeling down in the dumps, man. As a kid going through it, I was like, 21? I'm like, my life is over.
Yeah.
I just had to go through that process of going through those dark times, right? But she's like, hey, I just want to let you know that you're special. And the first time somebody called me special was Katie.
Yeah.
So at my club, I like to call a lot of kids special because it might be the first time they ever heard it, right?
For sure.
And I remember she was like, "Hey, you special. Your presence changed when you walk into the room."
Yeah, dude. That's real.
You're the first person. It's probably been 15 years that somebody said that.
Whoa.
So like, I appreciate that.
Well, I feel it. I feel it. I felt it the moment I met you, the moment you walked up here. I mean, I'm a man of faith,
So,
and I believe you. The Lord shines upon us, and we're to reflect that. And some of us are good reflectors, and you are a good reflector. That light shines through you, my man, and I'm just very thankful for that.
No, I appreciate it.
And the cool thing about light is that we get to go into dark places.
Yeah.
You know, and shine that light. You know, and so, dude, I'm thankful for you. I want to do this in the studio on the big level because your story's powerful, man.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing a part of it here, and thank you for what you're doing with kids. And just, dude, keep fighting for success because, dude, you're crushing it.
Bro, I think it's I'm a man of faith too. Katie was a big Christian, and I think what I do, I think a lot of people come to me. It's crazy how so many kids, we house a lot of kids, bro. So like it's
Huge.
It's big, and everybody's like, "Ian's so good with it," but I just tell them it was just God's blessing, bro.
Sure.
God put that work in me, and it's a special way that I can speak to kids and people respond. It's crazy. I have the kids that don't talk to other people, and they have mutinism. I don't trust that person, and they're like, for some reason he just opens up to you.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I think God gave me a huge gift. A huge
sure.
blessing. So like I've been blessed, man.
For sure, bro. For sure. And that's going to continue to grow. And just, dude, I'm so thankful for the outreach. Like your testimony, what you're doing, it allows you to be such a great role model and spokesman to so many people, not just kids, man, but to adults. You know, you sit and tell your story like it's affected me. So keep telling that story, man.
Thanks, man.
It's
I
incredible.
appreciate it. Yeah, I it's funny, like how when my Bellator fight, when I told my story of that, right? When you go to my Instagram, it's actually pinned of me going to the homeless shelter, right? And talking. That was me going back home, or the homeless shelter I went to, right? And I think some people don't want to tell the story because of shame, but I know it can change people's lives.
For sure.
You know, and I know it can be a beacon of light, and that's what a testimony is, you know? And I actually like recommitted my life back to God this year, and I got so many blessings because we finally got a good gym 2 blocks away from my life. This is the last couple years, I just giving my life back to God, actually. And then it was crazy. Like, dude, we had an apartment, I had my little girl born. Fuck, there was mold in the apartment, right? Wouldn't do anything about it, right? Wife went to go check on Zulu, she's crying, right? And your girl cried, you gotta, right? You know, like, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Checked on Zulu, text went through. It's like, hey, like I thought Zulu was broken. Like I wasn't getting no messages. I'm like, actually, you live like 10 minutes down the street on the other side of the railroad tracks. It's different, right? Other side is different.
Always is.
It's always different. It's always different.
What's with those tracks? They know something.
Yeah, it's different. So it's 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Came on by. He saw my family. The owner of the wife was at the house, and she goes, "Hey man, my wife really loves your family. We love our family living." He's like, "Hey, we actually have open house Sunday, but instead of having open house Sunday, you just want to move in?"
Wow.
I'm like, all right, cool, yeah. So our old gym was in the hood, but we were so good that if it's in the hood, you got to go, right? You build it, will come. So when I first started, I took a chance. I had no money. I threw all my life savings into opening up the gym. I had a mentor named Biggie, and he's like, "Hey man, Modern Day is like one of the top high school that kids are getting recruited, right? It's in Santa Ana. It's powerful football school, right? In sports, but it's in the hood. So they have fences that block it off and stuff like that, right? Also, USC is down the street from USC. It's Watts. Some of the campus is Watts." He goes, "Hey man, all these high up institutions, $1 million are in the hood. Why don't you just, if you build it, they'll come."
Yeah.
I was like, all right, did that. We had our first brick and mortar, changed my life, man. Kids start coming in from different areas.
Wow.
Start moving in, and then we get the house. Wife, we're just taking a family walk. 2 blocks is a Circle K, beautiful shopping center. It's empty karate studio. Parents lounge, everything else.
Wow.
Oh, like, well, it's empty. Call the number. Yeah, it's available. You guys want to move in? Oh, damn, dude, that's everything I ever wanted. So, yeah, man. So we got to move in, and then once we moved in, I had a pastor come through and actually bless the place.
Nice.
And then And then we put in the FCA program. Every 2 weeks we do Bible study after the end of practice. So God is blessing me, and I just let him I was like, God will figure it out, and I'm getting blessed right now.
That's good, bro.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, I know, because dude, your story just like it explodes constantly. So if we go another month, not talking,
bro.
if we go another month, it's a whole new thing.
I'm like, guess what happened, dog? I went down the street.
Bro, I'll catch up with you tomorrow and be like that.
That's how my life is.
That's good,
bro.
though. That's so good. Dude, that's awesome. Well, dude, thank you so much for being on here. We're going to do this again, and we're going to have you out to Indiana.
I'd love to come out to Indiana, bro. I just want to go share my testimony, go help some kids.
Let's do it.
Yeah, man, I can't wait to come out there, dog.
Let's do it, bro.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, man.
Yeah, dude, I think, man, I have been on so many, I know, somebody in the kitchen or something like, I have been in so many podcasts in my life. I've been on ESPN, Sports Illustrated, but your podcast is special, bro. From like doing it from your wife, from like, just a poster of you and your wife is beautiful.
Oh, man.
And the people you guys have on, I think you guys are doing amazing things, man. You guys are killing it, dude.
That means a lot.
You're blessed yourself. So
appreciate
yeah,
that.
yeah. You're killing it, dog.
Well, dude, we're partners now, so we'll be doing it up. Yeah,
Let's go.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you, brother. Where can people, before we go over, where can people find you? Yeah, tell me your social.
Yeah. Social media, IAN BUTLER MMA.
Okay.
I'll try to follow you back. Hey, comment, stuff like that. If you have any questions, I'm easy to contact.
Yeah.
Right. So I always have people always hit me up a message. That is the best way. Obviously, Silverback Wrestling Insta too. If you can't get me on IAN BUTLER MMA, go to Silverback. It's connected to both.
For sure.
You know. So yeah, man, just reach out on that.
And you bounce out to other clubs too, right? So
dude,
yeah.
I'm on a whole clinic camp tour. It's good, man. I'm blessed right now. Like, I'm probably one of the best coaches in the world right now. So like it is crazy right now. So if you guys want me to come out, just reach out, you know. Try to get me before the season starts. Yeah. But I'm willing to come out. Just put it on my schedule. Just reach out.
Awesome. Hey, coach, do you hear it from me? I've been around a lot of coaches, a lot of special people. Get this man in your room. Get him around your kids. It's good stuff. So reach out to him, make it happen.
Yeah.
All right, brother. We're going to do it again. But for now, let's sign off, bro.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
That's good.
You're the man. You crushed it, dude.